반짝이는 눈빛 눈이 부셔 매일 날 감싸주는 손길.
One day, Shin Yojin went to an event at a luxury hotel where many celebrities were mingling and talking to build connections. She didn't like how everyone was so busy and caught up in all the socializing. Just then, a man sat down next to her and greeted her warmly, but she didn't recognize him. He introduced himself as the doctor who had helped her during her childbirth. He then shocked her with a question about a child named Hannah, which confused her because her child's name was actually Eugene. The man insisted that her husband had named the child Hannah, which left Shin Yojin in shock. After the man left, she saw his business card, which had the name of a familiar hospital on it. This triggered memories of her past, including her first love and the tragic events that led to her marrying someone else and losing her daughter. Shin Yojin rushed to the hospital to check her records, hoping it wasn't true. There, she learned that her child had indeed been named Hannah, and the hospital records confirmed that the child was named by her husband. Her memories started to come together and she realized that Guhana was her biological daughter, not Eugene. Meanwhile, Guhana overheard a conversation that shattered her world. She learned that she wasn't Eugene but rather a fake daughter, which devastated her. She called Hwang Jin Goo, but his silence confirmed the painful truth. Feeling lost, she tried to leave the house but was stopped by Unchong, who wanted to stay with her. She decided to stay with Unchong until he left more stable. Back at the hotel, Shin Yojin continued to struggle with the new revelations. She couldn't deny it any longer. She had to face the truth and confirm that Guhana was her real daughter. After a DNA test, the results confirmed it. Shin Yojin went to Guhana, showed her the test results, and told her the truth. At first, Guhana was angry and confused, but eventually she embraced her mother. Shin Yojin held a press conference where she publicly declared that Guhana was her real daughter. She cleared up the rumor, stating that Guhana had never been fake, and announced that Guhana would be her successor, taking over the family business. The press went wild and the truth was finally out. Choi Myung-ji and Yoon Se-young, who had been involved in the lies, were punished for their actions. Yoon Se-young ended up in a psychiatric hospital and Choi Myung-ji was sentenced to life in prison. Guhana, now knowing the truth, finally found her family and they could start a new chapter together.
'Cause you are beautiful.